Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. Welcome to the review of Ajay Devgn starrer BHOLAA. Well, most of the frames of the movie, friends, are copy paste of Kaiti 2019 Karthi starrer Kaiti. We know that it is a remake. Most of the frames, 85 to 90%, little bit more than that, copy paste only. Ajay Devgn is the director of BHOLAA, in spite of being the protagonist. Double role here, one as director behind the camera, one as actor in front of the camera. I should tell Ajay Devgn has done a commendable job in making a honest, very close, honest remake of Kaiti. And he has taken creative liberties in introducing few new scenes, new frames, like little small surprises which come in between. Those who have watched Kaiti will identify the differences between these two movies. If you are new to this story, if you are watching BHOLAA without having watched Kaiti, you might not be able to make a difference or appreciate the difference between both those movies, where the small changes have been made by Ajay Devgan, keeping the respect of the soul of the movie of Kaiti, not disturbing it too much. I should tell it is a smart remake. Small changes are the cop accompanying BHOLAA in the movie was played by a male character in Kaiti. Here we get to see a female character. Tabu plays that particular role of the cop. There is a small flashback of Ajay Devgan connecting to Amla Paul, and there is also a song there. And that particular part was missing in Kaiti. We don't have a flashback of Karthi there. Here we have a small flashback. That is one small addition. There is an addition of a cameo here by Abhishek Bachchan. Probably he will have a long role to play, a meaty role to play in BHOLAA Part 2, where he will be the antagonist, possible antagonist against BHOLAA. This is not a spoiler. This is already this Abhishek Bachchan making a cameo in this movie has already a very small cameo is already revealed. And action sequences. There were action sequences in Kaiti also, but here the action sequences are like 10x or 20x more than what was there in Kaiti. High octane action sequences, the biggest plus of an Ajay Devgan movie anywhere. If he is making an action movie right from Polar Kante, action will be a big highlight. He loves action, and here we have mind blowing action, high octane action sequences, lengthy action cuts. Like the VFX there in the action sequences, little bit here and there it looked compromised. But if you're Ajay Devgan fan and if you love action movies, this is a movie worth watching because of the action sequences. Because the action sequences, friends, keep visiting the frame of the movie every now and then. Maybe once in 10 minutes you have a action sequence, and that action sequence is lengthy enough, very lengthy enough. Be it couple of action sequences in the forest, be it near the temple, be it in the climax. All these action sequences have been choreographed in a very good way, mind-blowing way. Ajay Devgan looking on the top of the action, and unbelievable action sequences. Like you would wonder, gravity-defying. We call it as no stunts. It's really unbelievable. In true meaning of unbelievable, they are unbelievable action sequences. You will believe when you watch those action sequences. Why I'm calling it as unbelievable? Only Ajay Devgan can think about those action sequences and do those action sequences. Well, action sequences are one big highlight, and that is what it differentiates from Kaiti. Kaiti also had action sequences, but not lengthy and like powerful and unbelievable action sequences. Like all the top action sequences was not there in Kaiti. They were on a softer gestures. So here, Ajay Devgan has taken that plateau, that platform to a little higher level. Other than that, as I said, the screenplay is good, the direction is good, the background music by Ravi Basrur, man, he is a master of background music, and also the music. Background score is simply awesome. That Bola Bola background score, which comes as whenever there is Ajay Devgan on the frame, that is good. And Ravi Basrur's magic in creating the background music is the transition. When you see Deepak Dobriyal, who plays the antagonist, comes, so you have a different background score for Ajay Devgan, different in emotions, different during the action sequences, different in different action sequences also. So overall, BGM uplifts many frames, elevates many frames as and when needed in the movie. So that is a big plus point in the movie. Cinematography by Asim Bajaj is also good. And coming to the story is the same thing. Bola is released from the jail, so again he is arrested for some reason, and there is a party going on in a big cop's home. So that role is played by the higher officer who is getting retired by Kiran Kumarji. And suddenly people go unconsciousness, and Tabuji wants some help from somebody, and it is only Bola who is available. Initially, he actually after getting released from the jail, we are not shown with the flashback. Probably we get to see that in the part two. In Kaiti also, we were not shown with it. He is about to go to meet his daughter. In way he has been arrested. So how Tabu convinces Ajay Devgan, that is Bola's character, to come to her help to save the lives of the police officers, to take them to the hospital, how the gangsters are behind them, how there is an attack on the police station, and how it leads to the climax. To know all these things, how these things get connected to form a wonderful and fast-paced screenplay, you need to watch the movie Bola. Uh, Majority of the frames, as I said, resemble with Katie. Coming to the performances, Ajay Devgan, what to tell about Ajay Devgan? Fantastic performance, brilliant performance by Ajay Devgan. Emotions, expressions, dialogue delivery, intimidation in the eyes, and he in the action avatar are simply fabulous, and in some emotional angles also. So we know Ajay Devgan is a comprehensive actor, so he has totally done justice to that particular character as Bola. He was also the director of the movie. That is why it was very easy for him to direct himself, playing the role of Bola. He knew what to get there. Every time he applies the vibhuti and shows his intimidating eyes, and with the Trishul there is a fight, and in almost all the frames, Ajay Devgan is simply looking fabulous, as Ajay Devgan is really is. And some sequences, the bike stunt sequence and all those things, remind you of an extended version and a magnified and 5x or 10x version of what he did in Poolar Conte and other action movies. Ajay Devgan is simply on the top of his form as Bola. This movie is for hardcore Ajay Devgan's fans and action lovers. Tabuji has also given a commendable performance. Again, she has a small backstory of her, which she narrates to Ajay Devgan. Her chemistry with Ajay Devgan is also good. She also has the second biggest lengthy role in the movie. Gajraj Rao, watch out for his role. He has different shades and layers to his character. Wonderful actor Gajraj Rao is. Very good performance by Gajraj Raoji. Vinit Kumar has a small role, little intimidating role, appreciable role again. But the pick of the movie, friends, for me, Ajay Devgan and Tabuji, we have watched them. So they are seasoned actors. Deepak Dobriyal. How did Ajay Devgan even think of casting Deepak Dobriyal as the antagonist? Ravi Basrur has composed a different background score for him. You can't even believe that it is Deepak Dobriyal, such a makeover, and the presentation of Deepak Dobriyal as villain with a little. So he also transits between different moods. He's not like an aggressive villain. So he is a villain with intimidation. He brings scare in your heart. So like he creates moments of panic. Sometimes suddenly he goes aggressive and suddenly he is calm. He's also dancing in a particular scene while he is hammering a person to death. Wonderful, intimidating, cruel role created for Deepak Dobriyal. He really fits into that particular role. Hats off to the team of Bola for casting Deepak Dobriyal, one of the biggest pluses in the movie, friends. Makran Deshpande is also in the movie. He is narrating the character, describing the character of Bola in 2 3 instances, and probably he also has a backstory which will be plugged in part two. Wait for his character, it has not been explored totally. So coming to the songs, I should tell decent enough, sinking in with the mood of the movie here and there, not extraordinary songs once again. Overall, friends, Bola is a decent remake of Kaiti, honest remake of Kaiti. If you're an Ajay Devgan fan and love action movies, don't miss this. Bola is definitely not for those who have watched Kaiti and also remember watching it. But still, watch this movie for Ajay Devgan, for author-backed roles of the supporting cast, very good BGM, and very, very, very good action sequences. While reviewing this movie, I have made comparisons of Bola with Kaiti here and there, but while rating this movie, I'll not take the comparison into consideration without comparing it to Kaiti. I will go with the liberal 7.5 out of 10 for Bola. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.